Hello and welcome back. Okay, welcome back to another half hour. Just you and me now. Now listen, I have a lot of words here. Esto es vocabulario hoy, un poco de vocabulario. A little bit of vocabulary. Como viuda. A little bit of vocabulary, okay? I have a list here. Okay, are you ready? Listen. Wait, I'm going to go straight down the list, one by one, very quickly. Well, quickly no, but methodically. I'm not going to stop and explain any. I'm going to say the word in Spanish and the equivalent in English. So pay attention. And then when I finish, I'll go back. And one by one, as time permits, como el tiempo lo permite, I will discuss each one. Number one, are you ready? Aliviado, relieved. Ay, estoy aliviado, I'm relieved. Una fila, row. Primera fila, first row. Última fila, back row or last row. Okay. Toma las cosas con filosofía, hombre. No te alteres por las cosas. Take it easy. Come on, take it easy. Don't get so upset. Siguiente, titulares de prensa. Headlines. I'd never read the newspaper. I only read the headlines. Jactarse, presumir. Yo soy el mejor. That's to brag. Come on, Richard, you're always bragging. I'm getting tired of hearing you brag. That's typical of people from Texas. And I think from Bilbao. I've heard that people there too. That's normal. We in Texas, everything is big. Everything is bigger in Texas and better in Texas. Of course, we brag. We're very proud of our state, but it's sabemos que lo hacemos y lo tomamos con un poco de filosofía también. Okay, to brag, ponerse en contacto con, to contact. Contact me tomorrow. Contact me as soon as you can. ¿Cuándo vas a ponerte en contacto con nosotros? When are you going to contact us? Contáctame. Así de sencillo lo podemos decir en inglés. Hay otras formas que veremos más adelante, pero lo más sencillo es contáctame. Si tienes cualquier problema, contáctame. Así de sencillo lo decimos en inglés. If you have any problems, contact me. Contact me. If you have any problems, contact us, Pepe and me. All right, contact us. Tratar con, to deal with. Tengo que tratar con gente muy rara en mi profesión. I have to deal with a lot of strange people. I have to deal with a lot of odd people. I have to deal with a lot of weird people, pero muy rara. I have to deal with a lot of normal people too. I have to deal with everybody imaginable on the spectrum of human attitudes and behaviors and psychologies, okay? El espectro entero, the entire spectrum, okay? To deal with, tratar con, demostrar, to demonstrate. To demonstrate is demostrar realizando una demostración. Porque to demonstrate no es demostrar con pruebas. Okay. A equals B, B equals C, therefore A equals C. That's not a demonstration, that's a proof. To prove, escrito prove, es demostrar con pruebas. Viene la misma raíz que probar. Si tú puedes volar como Peter Pan, demuéstramelo. If you can fly like Peter Pan, prove it to me. I don't believe it. Come on, show me. Give me a demonstration of your flying ability. Eso sí, to demonstrate is realizar una acción que demuestra. It's to demonstrate. For example, this is a magic wand. I don't use it in class normally. Es una varita mágica, magic wand. I only use it for the most difficult students. Students that most people say, ese nunca aprenderá inglés, en lo que le quede de vida. He'll never learn English. And so in those cases, I use my magic wand. And I can demonstrate to some of you how it works. But I don't think I have any people watching me now for whom the English language is impossible. So I don't need. So I'm not going to demonstrate to you. With a demonstration, I can prove that this works. I can prove to you that it works. Giving you a demonstration, realizando una demostración de su funcionalidad. The functionality, how it works, my magic wand. The next one, parecerse a, to look like. Te pareces a mi padre, you look like my father. Te pareces a Marilyn Monroe, you look like Marilyn Monroe. Te pareces a un actor de cine, you look like a movie star. Okay. You look like Clark Gable. You look like Alain Delon. Okay, you look like Tony Blair. You look like George Bush. Poor guy. All right, dimitir, to resign. Dimito. I resign. Voy a dimitir mañana. I'm going to resign tomorrow. Voy a presentar mi dimisión. I'm going to hand in. I'm going to submit. I'm going to present my resignation. Resignation has words. Resignation has two meanings. Uno es la dimisión y otro es como en español, resignación. Estoy resignado ante mi sino, es mi destino en la vida. Siempre enseñar inglés y que nadie me haga caso. That's my fate. And I am resigned. Estoy resignado a mi destino en la vida. I'm resigned to my fate. Escrito fate es el sino, destino, helado. I'm resigned to my fate in life. Pero más importante es resign como dimitir. Ojo, que no tiene nada que ver con resignación. Aunque alguien que va a dimitir está resignado a su destino. Buah, he fracasado en mi papel de gerente aquí y dimito. I'm going to resign because I have failed. I haven't been able to turn this company around and make it successful. To turn the company around. The company is a failure. The company is losing money. And I was hired. I was recruited by the board of directors, el Consejo de Administración. They recruited me to come as a savior, to save this company and to turn it around, okay? To go in the right direction, not in the wrong direction. And I have failed. He fracasado. I've failed. So, I am planning to submit my resignation tomorrow. I'm going to resign. Es muy formal decir someter mi, o en este caso, presentar mi dimisión. I'm going to submit, I'm going to hand in. To hand in es entregar, como si fuera una carta de dimisión. Toma. To hand in, when you're a student at school, okay, and the teacher gives you an exam, and you're sitting at your desk, finishing the exam. When you finish, you get up and you walk to the teacher and you hand in your exam. And then you go home and you have homework. You have a homework assignment. En inglés decimos una asignación de deberes, a homework assignment, un encargo por parte del profesor. And the assignment, and you do your homework assignment diligently and very well, of course. And the next day, or the following Monday, when you get to school, or when you get to the class, you hand in your homework, to hand it in, okay? Y las dimisiones se entregan también figurativamente de esa forma al Consejo de Administración, and you hand in your resignation. Okay, so to resign is dimitir. Aguantar el ritmo. No aguanto el ritmo de esta clase. Vas muy rápido, Richard. I can't stand the pace. It makes me nervous. You make me nervous. Yeah. You talk too fast. You don't articulate enough when you speak. I can't follow you, and I sit in front of the television and I try so hard to understand you. Then I start getting nervous in my head. I get a headache and I can't. Lo siento, pero no aguanto el ritmo. No puedo. En inglés se dice no puedo aguantar el ritmo. I can't stand the pace. I can't stand the pace. It's too fast. Come on. My English is not perfect. Do you expect me to be able to follow you? I can't stand. Stand is estar de pie. I'm not standing. I'm sitting. But to stand has a second meaning. Seguramente más importante incluso que estar de pie, to stand. Y eso es aguantar. Este plato no lo aguanto yo. I can't stand this television set. I can't stand the lights. I can't stand sitting in front of a camera. I can't see my students and teaching. No lo aguanto ya. I can't stand it anymore. Siempre con can. Ojo. En español decís no hay quien lo aguante. Y se dice en inglés, I can't stand it. Personalizamos. En español muchas veces despersonalizáis. No hay quien lo aguante, entendiendo que tú no lo aguantas. ¿Eh? Y decís aquí, no hay quien aguante este ambiente aquí. Pero en inglés personalizamos desde el principio. I can't stand. I can't, pero siempre can't. No puedo aguantar. No decimos no aguanto. No decimos no puedo aguantar. Y eso es stand. Ahora, aguantar el ritmo un ritmo marcado por un profesor o por un corredor de fondo. Si estás en una carrera, alguien marca el ritmo de la carrera. And sometimes the pace, escrito pace, pero es como el paso o la cadencia, el ritmo, the pace, is so fast that it demoralizes, como el coco a otros corredores. And maybe the other runners are just as good as the leader, but the leader sets a very fast pace. Fija un ritmo endiablado. And the other runners are psyched out. Psychologically, they lose the race in the first 3 laps. L-A-P. Lap is una, I don't know how to say it, una vuelta al estadio, a la pista. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps. Perhaps it's the 5,000 meters, which is 12 laps. Perhaps it's the 10,000 meters, which is 24 laps. And some of these runners, especially some of the Ethiopians and the Kenyans, some of the African runners, set such a blazing pace. Blaze es un incendio, pero un ritmo endiablado at the beginning, and they win the race psychologically in the first 3 or 4 laps. Okay? And the other runners say, oh, I can't stand the pace. I can't stand the pace. And the Kenyan or the Ethiopian breaks the strategy of runners who could be better than them. Okay, they break the strategy. And sometimes the Kenyans, sobre todo los Kenyanos you say, work together. Okay, like in cycling, like in the Tour de France or in the Vuelta Ciclista or in the Giro. And they work together to break the psychological strength of their competitors. And they set a pace that is so fast that other runners or other cyclists said, I can't stand the pace. I can't stand the pace. And in the English class, if I go too fast, tell me, write me an email and say, Mr. Richard, I can't, no olvidéis el apóstrofe, I can't stand the pace, escrito pace. Okay, no aguanto el ritmo. El siguiente, voy a hacer puente este fin de semana. I'm going to take a long weekend. No hacemos bridges. When we build bridges, engineers and architects build bridges, but if Thursday is a holiday and Friday is a working day, aquí hacéis con mucha pericia puentes to convert those days into a 4-day weekend. Un fin de semana de 4 días. Fijaos cómo lo acabo de decir. A 4-day weekend. ¿Por qué no digo days? Porque son 4 días, es plural, ¿no? Convierto 4-day con un guión en medio, los uno con guión, hyphen, y convierto 4 days en un adjetivo. En inglés, los adjetivos casi nunca. Hay alguna excepción rara, pero los adjetivos no tienen S en plural. 1 good book, 2 good books. 1 tall man, 2 tall men. No se dice talls, men. Y igual aquí. A 1-day weekend, un fin de semana, un solo día. 1-day weekend, a 4-day weekend, a 5-day weekend. And in Spain, you are expert engineers in building bridges, figurative bridges. And in the United States, it's impossible. We can't do it. No hay puentes en Estados Unidos. All right? Because all of the holidays in the United States are moved to Monday or to Friday. And so you have 2 holidays. The official holiday and the day in which the holiday is celebrated. So, for example, if, let me think. For example, if Memorial Day, se dice Día Memorial, Día en Memoria de los Caídos en Guerras. Memorial Day is, I think it's officially May the 30th. Now, if May the 30th falls on a Wednesday, the federal government moves it automatically to Friday. Now, Memorial Day is on the 30th of May, but it is celebrated on the 1st of June. Okay, and so that Friday. It never happens in the United States in which there's a holiday in the middle of the week, except one, I think, and that's Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day is the 3rd Thursday, I believe, or the fourth Thursday in November. And it's always a Thursday. Thanksgiving, el Día de Acción de Gracias. But I'm not going to enter that. That's another story for another day. It's a long story, a very interesting story about Thanksgiving. Pero si no, no terminamos. Ahora, voy a hacer puente este fin de semana, is I'm going to take a long weekend. Literal, voy a tomar, se dice, un largo fin de semana. I'm going to take a long weekend. I'm not going to work on Friday. Thursday's a holiday, and I'm going to take Friday off. I'm going to take Friday off. No decimos, I'm going to have Friday free. Free is libertad, libre. Pero to take Friday off is voy a librar el viernes. Voy a pedir permiso. I'm going to take Friday off. Doble F. And take a long weekend. El siguiente, advertir, ojo. I want to warn you. Warning. Luces de aviso, warning lights. To warn is advertir, pero de un peligro inminente, algo que acecha. To advise, que también tiene origen avisar o advertir, to advise es aconsejar. Lo puedes hacer con cierto ahínco, ojo. I advise you to be careful. Now, I warn you is much, much stronger. I'm warning you always means there is danger, danger, danger. Be careful. I'm warning you. If you don't study, if you don't bring your homework next time, I'm going to expulsarte de mi clase. If you don't bring your homework tomorrow, this is a warning, my friend. Listen to me carefully, because I'm not going to tell you a second time. If you don't bring me your homework tomorrow, I am going to expel you from this class. I'm going to expel you from. No decimos expulsar, decimos expeler. Okay, I'm going to se escribe expel, P simple. L es simple al final. I'm going to expel you from the class. This is your last warning. Okay? So, advice es simplemente aconsejar. Oye, te aconsejo que traigas los deberes, porque si no, al final tendré que darte un warning. Okay? So, I use the word advice como consejo, o el verbo advise con S-E al final, como aconsejar o advertir, pero sin mucho peligro implícito. Pero to warn, ojo, ojo, esto va en serio. Warn. All right, so, but I'm not going to warn you, and I'm not going to expel you from this class, because I can't. You have control, you have the remote, el mando de la tele lo tienes tú. So I cannot control whether el que tú seas miembro de mi clase o no. De eso no tengo ningún control. I have no control over your being in my class, so there's nothing I can do. Whether you study or not, whether you make an effort or not, whether you pay attention or not, whether you diligently work to improve your English or not, whether, el que estudies o no, el que hagas un esfuerzo, el que hagas tus deberes, al que seas diligente en el estudio, el que, whether, con W-H al principio. Whether you work or not, I really don't know, because I don't know you personally. I don't know you personally, and the only thing I can do is hope and pray, hope, es que sí, ojalá trabajen. I hope they work. Rezo para que trabajen. I pray. Pray is rezar, orar. Una mantis, no sé si es femenino o masculino, mantis religiosa, creo que es femenino. Una mantis religiosa. En inglés decimos mantis oradora, a praying mantis. Okay. Ay, vaya, voy por la gente siempre. Improbable, unlikely. Probable, likely. There are two words for probable. Probable, la versión de raíz latina, y luego la raíz germánica en anglosajona, likely. Y no tiene nada que ver con like como gustar, como me gusta este micrófono. I like this microphone, no. Like means similar a, so likely is probable, unlikely is improbable. Will you improving your English with my show? I think it's likely. If you pay attention and if you watch this show regularly, I think it's very likely that you will experience an improvement. All right, likely, probably, unlikely, improbable. Okay, terciopelo. velvet. Me encanta esta palabra en inglés y en español también. Terciopelo, velvet. Pero quiero la V, por favor, porque con la B suena feo. Y no afeemos una palabra tan bonita como terciopelo. Es decir velvet, como si fuera B, es casi como si yo dijera en castellano terciopelo or something. It's very, very strong. La V es suave. Okay, V. Es una F. La F española usando las cuerdas vocales al mismo tiempo. All right? Fanega, vanega. Falencia, Valencia. All right? Okay. Vampiro, vampiro, vampiro. Si dices vampiro, los vampiros, pero con F al principio, dices vampiro sin problema, lo dices sin problema. Pues decir vampiro con F, los vampiros valencianos, si es que hay, y luego activáis al mismo tiempo las cuerdas vocales. Vampiros valencianos, y ahí estáis pronunciando la V inglesa a la perfección. ¿Ok? Bueno, pero volviendo a terciopelo. Velvet, velvet, velvet. Okay, now, you have an interesting expression in Spanish. Con esa alumna hay que tratarla con guantes de seda. Okay. In English, we have a similar expression, but we don't talk about silk. Silk is seda. Silk. Como leche. Milk, quitando la M, poniendo un S. Silk. All right? No hablamos de seda con estas personas complicadas que hay que tratar con guantes de seda. We say, you have to treat her with a velvet glove, con guantes de terciopelo, which is the same concept, just different material for the gloves. So you should treat me with a velvet glove, because if you don't study, I'll get angry. So you need to treat me with a velvet glove. And if you treat me with a velvet glove, velvet, mucho V aquí, I will treat you with a velvet glove. Velvet. Okay? And we'll finish on this camera. Okay. We just have a few minutes. Y para el último término, the last term, término de vocabulario, ¿quién sabe? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Aquí no hay verbo auxiliar. Esto es una pregunta sin verbo auxiliar. No se dice who does know. Se dice who knows. ¿Dónde está el técnico del plato? Where's who knows? Siempre desaparece. He always disappears. He always disappears. Who knows? Who knows? ¿Quién sabe? Who knows? God only knows. Solo Dios sabe dónde estará ahora. Oh, God only knows. Do you remember the famous song by the Beach Boys? God only knows. Solo Dios sabe cómo sería yo. ¿Qué habría de mí sin ti? God only knows what I'd be without you. Pero aquí, volviendo al tema de who knows, una pregunta sin verbo auxiliar, es porque el sujeto es who. Estamos buscando, en esencia, el sujeto. No sabemos. ¿Quién vino ayer? Who came yesterday? Pues estoy buscando. La pregunta busca el sujeto. Who came here yesterday? Well, Pepe came. Pepe. Ya hemos ubicado. Ya está. Ya tenemos un sujeto identificado. Y si hay un sujeto identificado, dicho sujeto necesita auxilio cada vez que se formula preguntas sobre él. Volvemos atrás. ¿Quién vino ayer? Who came yesterday? Pepe came. Pepe? Why did Pepe come? What time did Pepe come? Which direction did Pepe come in? Okay, did Pepe, did. Ahí sí tengo verbo auxiliar, porque el sujeto ya está identificado y se trata de nuestro amigo Pepe. All right. He cubierto todo, pero voy atrás porque tengo 1 minuto or 2. How many minutes? 1? All right, 1 minute. Not much time. Muy rápido. Pero volveré en otra clase sobre estos mismos términos para ampliar muchísimo más. Aliviado. Relieved. Fila. Primera fila. Front row. Última fila. Back row. Toma las cosas con filosofía, hombre. Take it easy. Lee los titulares de prensa. Read the headlines. No te jactes tanto. Don't brag so much. Ponte en contacto conmigo. Contact me. Así de sencillo. Tengo que tratar con mucha gente. I have to deal with a lot of people. ¿Te pareces a tu padre? You look like, físicamente digo, te pareces. You look like your father. Voy a dimitir. I'm going to resign. Porque no aguanto el ritmo. Because I can't stand The pace. Pace escrito. Voy a hacer puente este fin de semana. I'm going to take a long weekend. Yeah. Y te advierto. Quiero verte el lunes en clase. I'm warning you. I want to see you here on Monday. Es improbable que él venga. It's unlikely that he will come. Hay que tratarle con guante de seda. You have to treat him with a velvet, terciopelo, velvet glove. Y quién sabe. Who knows? All right. I'll be back in just a few minutes with different things perhaps, or maybe with this. We'll see. Who knows? Take care.